Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Alex Ferrer, part of 3D Empire. And today's topic is just going to be essentially how to market yourself properly on Facebook and how to get people to ask you questions instead of you, going out there and asking them questions. Have your leads, have prospects come to you. So the first thing I want to point out is, would you do business with you, right? Looking at your Facebook profile, somebody, let's say a stranger just comes across it. How do you think they're going to react, to seeing your Facebook, your pictures, the about section, your current timeline? So really the first thing is step back and take a look at it. Make sure there's no pictures of you smoking, partying, drinking, because it's not professional, right? And this is a business. This is an industry in which you want to be professional and and carry yourself in a professional manner. So, the first thing you can see on my profile is it's very clean. There's no pictures of me smoking, drinking, partying, any of that stuff. Nothing about getting drunk, swearing. Keep it very clean, very professional. All right, the pictures, if you have a picture as your cover photo, you want to keep it, good quality, right? You want to size it properly. Same with your display picture. You want to have it, be interesting. You don't want to, see a picture of you holding a cigarette, or any of that type of stuff. So, here I have, myself and my father, when we were in Italy in the past summer, and then my cover photo is a beautiful picture of, when I was in Portugal, and as you can see, it's a stunning view, and it gets people, interested. What is this? What's he doing? Let's take a further look. And as you go down my profile, and this is something you can duplicate as well. This is something you can do for yourself. You'll notice that my Facebook isn't necessarily an advertisement for Wake Up Now. You don't really ever see me post pictures on, or quotes or any anything really about Wake Up Now. No, join my team, join Wake Up Now, start making $600, turn 100 into 600. Like, you don't ever really see me doing that. And that is honestly just going to put people into a hiding phase, and you don't want them to hide from you. You want them to come out. You want them to ask you questions. Hey, what's he doing? Let's take a look. Maybe this is something I can do, right? So, the first thing that Eric Worre says, for those of you that have, read or heard the audiobook of GoPro, is, you don't want to be a shark. Okay, because what do the other fish in the sea do when they see a shark? They hide, right? And you don't want people to hide from you. You want people to come out and, truly be interested in what you're doing. So again, my Facebook, very clean. It gets people interested. It gets people to come out and ask me, here, this is a post that I posted, today. Um, you know, what do you consider as retired? And as you can see, there's people, from my team and from other teams, commenting. As you go down, you want to post motivational things. Don't live the same year 75 times and call it life, right? This type of stuff gets a lot of likes, gets people, just interested. Don't let someone else's opinion of you become your reality. That's true. 16 likes. And one strategy that I use is, let's say, for example, this one has 16 likes, right? Some people have more, some people have less. You can click on the likes, and then you'll see people, who liked it. So for people that, um, aren't a part of your team, a lot of these are part of our team, shout out to you guys for, supporting the team. As you go down, you can see, some people who aren't a part of the team, like, this person, Ricardo Andrade. Let's see, Yenny is part of another team. So, for example, you can go to, this person right here. You can message them, and this is what I say to some people, and it gets them going. It gets them just to connect with you. You can say, hey Tanya, thank you for liking my post. I really appreciate it. We should connect sometime. And by sending that, You can word it how you want really, but by sending that, it gets them comfortable with you. You open up a connection at that point. Remember that in Wake Up Now, it's all about building relationships. Okay? Cuz as you build a relationship with someone, their defense is lower. They don't have that barrier up anymore. So it's easier for them to express themselves to you and vice versa. So they listen to you more, right? So another thing that I want to mention is, also the one thing you can do. So like here you can see, I post pictures of, my little girl. It also gets a lot of likes. Another thing you can do, you can go through them and see, who's liked it and whatnot. Oh, there you go. See, there you go. Proof. I just sent her the message and now she's saying no problem. So what I can do here is further go into it, be interested as opposed to being interesting. That's one method that I want to talk about as well right now. So let's say, for example, you're not the most interesting person at the very moment. That's fine. You can be interested, which is just as effective, right? You can ask the person questions because eventually that person will come to you and ask you, hey, you know, what do you do? Because you've been asking so many questions. They at some point will start asking you, what do you do? And this is a great opportunity for you to share with them what you do, right? You don't want to tell them, oh, I'm turning $100 into $600 and helping people retire and change their lifestyles, because that's going to set up, red flags. So one thing that I do myself personally is I, simply tell them, if they ask me, what I do, this is something you can use as well. This is, what my upline has told me, and it's very effective. You can tell them, you know, I work for a financial wellness company. We help people stay out of debt, make money, manage money, and save money. Okay, that is very effective. What are they going to do next? They're going to ask you, oh, really? And then at that point, you can segue your way into showing them a video, the PS3 system, which is so effective in this industry. At that point, you can say, hey, if I send you a video, will you watch it? Right? And at that point, you have them hooked. They're going to watch the video. You can then, follow up and ask them, hey, what was your favorite part? Okay, you don't want to ask them, um, you know, what do you think? Because subconsciously they're gonna just bring up something negative most of the time. So you want to ask them, what was your favorite part? Wasn't that amazing? So that's one strategy you can use out of the many, many, many strategies, that our team 3D Empire has given out to you guys, and up on our training pages as well, if you want to go and check there. So another thing, you want to keep constantly intact with the group page, okay, the team page. This is so crucial for success. Why? Because it keeps you constantly up to date with what's going on. Okay, every single day there are dozens and dozens of posts, updates from corporate, from just, you know, the Wake Up Now, culture constantly being, updated on our group. As you can see, we're 363 members, big, constantly updating more. Tonight we have a conference call. As you can see, people, good afternoon, one girls. Tonight, we're having a second Uvu chat. Just support is also one thing that we pride ourselves on. Here's Jay Augustine, shout out to you, just giving out some motivation. Les Brown, he's a successful, network marketer. Nick asking a question. So again, the success follows if you do the research and you know what you're talking about, okay? So, I'm going to go for now. I hope this has helped you. Remember, knowledge is power and people follow leaders. So do your research, keep a clean profile, make it interesting, or be interested. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.